It took a lot of courage to be able to speak up and say to my boss, you know what, I'm struggling. I moved back to India 11 years ago. Before I knew it, I was at Barclays. After moving to India, settled down, had my little daughter and went on maternity leave. I went back to work when my daughter was 10 months, and that was challenging. I started to suffer from kind of chronic pain and also a lot of anxiety. You know, the lockdown was a good pause to, kind of reevaluate and reset. But then I fell sick in the lockdown. When I was recovering from COVID, I remember having such acute burnout, I couldn't even climb the stairs in my own house. I wouldn't be able to serve my daughter lunch without having to have a lie down. And I think that's when it really hit me that if I can't, look after my child, if I can't function and do my job, then what's the point of it all? What really helped me at the time is just being able to speak up and speak to my manager to say, I am struggling. And to be able to say that, I need a little more support in terms of maybe flexible work, flexible hours. I will get the job done, but I also needed for my manager to know where I was at. If I didn't have that support, I would have probably stopped working. My experience at Barclays is I've never had a manager who's not supported me. What my life is now is my daughter. She's 7, going on 17. With my daughter, it's the little moments that I cherish. The walks on the beach or going for a swim or sitting at the piano. I would deem it a success if she's got a sum of all these memories to say, this is how I grew up. I've been part of Embrace for the last 5 years. There's so much cultural diversity in the workplace. Embrace looks to sensitize people to the differences in culture, but also the commonality. And I like that Barclays takes diversity and inclusion so seriously. I think it's really important to be able to belong. Having lived in the UK for a long time, I feel a sense of belonging when I'm in London. But at the same time, I'm Indian. I've grown up in India. And I feel like you can belong to different worlds. And that's who you are as your authentic self. I'm Sunaina, and this is me.